In this video, I'm going to show you 10 of the best bike shots taken from this really cool electric bike, the Stroll 1 by DYU. All of the shots in this video are taken using the X4 along with the Best 360 selfie stick and the Best 360 clamp. Thanks to Best 360 for sponsoring this video and for DYU for sending me this cool bike. For this first shot, we're going to mount the camera on the handlebars to get that floating camera style shot where the camera is out in front of the bike looking back at me to get that third person look. And it's a really good position for vlogging as well. And if you come across anything interesting, then you can just flip the shot round when you edit, reframe it and point in the other direction. If you speed up this shot in the edit, then you can also get a nice hyperlapse, bike lapse style shot. And if you add some motion blur, it can look really cool. That Speedy Shot is actually how I felt the first time I went on this bike. It really does take you back because the power assistance kicks in straight away. You don't have to turn the pedals 2 or 3 rotations. You just push your foot down and it kicks in. Now we're going to get the opposite of that shot and have a floating camera style shot at the back of the bike. And to do that, we need to attach the clamp to the seat stem. This bike has full mud guards at the back, which is great for the rainy weather in the UK, but it does mean for this style shot, because the camera is directly behind it, all we see is a black mud guard. So what we want to do is shift the camera slightly to one side, and then you get the full image of the bike. Use this shot in the shot lab with the horizon flip effect and you can create this really cool video. This is the steepest hill that I'm going up now and I'm in gear 7 and assistance level 3. And it is an absolute breeze getting up this hill. It's dead easy, and I know that if I didn't have this electric assistance, my legs would be burning right now. The top speed on this bike is restricted to 25 kilometers an hour in the UK. I have got a speedometer attached to the bike itself, but I'm now going to use the GPS overlay with the X4 to see how fast we can get. It's only the electric assistance that's restricted to 25 kilometers an hour, so you can push through it manually. At the start of this road, there's a really cool shot that takes you through the trees, and in order to capture that shot, I'm going to move the camera and put it on the top tube and then extend it fairly high, just above head height, to get a no drone, no problem style shot. This bike has 3 levels of electric assistance that you use in combination with the 7 gears. And you can just ride it like an ordinary bike without any electric assistance at all, but there's no fun in that. What I love about this bike is that even though it's electric, the whole frame just looks like a normal bike. It's really sleek and it's got a really nice finish. And this makes it really easy to attach the clamp pretty much anywhere on the bike like I would with any other bike. It's mainly this down tube here at the bottom that's a lot thicker because this is where the battery's housed. These first couple of shots that we got are pretty safe to do in any situation because the camera and the mount is within the area that you're sat in. But for these next couple of shots, we're going to experiment a bit more and they're a little bit more dangerous, so do take care when you do these shots because the camera is going to extend beyond the width of the bike. First, we're going to get a 3/4 follow shot, and this is a follow shot, but it's pushed out a little bit further, and we're going to attach it to the seat stay round about here. This is Stagbury Hill up here on the left. The Stroll 1 is designed primarily as a road bike. Even though it's got puncture resistant tyres, the tyres aren't really designed for off-road and there's no suspension. I am going to go to the top of Stagbury Hill though to get some beauty shots of the bike, but I'm going to push it up there. The bike weighs less than 20 kilos, so even if you've got to carry it at some point, it's pretty easy to do that. For this next shot, I'm going to position the camera at a 90-degree angle to the bike, and it's going to go straight out from the lower end of the seat stay, straight out to the side, and it's going to be on a much shorter selfie stick. You can also do the same shot at the front of the bike and attach the clamp to the forks as well. And I really love the design of these forks. They're nice and chunky, but they've still kept that really sleek design. And this gives you a big shot of the wheel to play with, and it's really, really fun. So I'm going to call it the wheelie cool shot, because it's really really cool. With all these shots, you can also mount the camera closer on the bike, either directly on the clamp or using a short spacer, and this will allow you to get some nice closer shots of the bike itself. It's always good to make some time for some ride-by shots where the camera is off of the bike as well. This will give your video some variation and some shots of you riding through the frame, or as we're using a 360 camera, you can also track yourself as you go by. And as we've got the camera off of the bike, I now want to throw in a fun but a little bit gimmicky shot, the loop. So attach your camera to a tripod, place the camera down in an open area and ride around it about 2 meters away 2 or 3 times. I've left a link to the Stroll 1 electric bike in the description below, as well as a link to the Best 360 selfie stick and clamp. Let me know in the comments which is your favourite biking shot, and to find out more X4 tips you want to watch this video next, and I'll see you over there.